He says, this is a snippet from one of the reviews on Hood's Metacritic. So far, its unique gameplay mix and the devious scheming is proving rather compelling, and we expect it will keep us coming back match after match. You know, I actually no longer trust people's evaluation of what they're feeling. Because, I mean, here's the thing. I will say this with confidence, and of course you can always clip it and rub it in my face later if I'm wrong. And I'm often wrong about card evaluations and card reviews and stuff like that. But I mean, dude, I play a lot of games, and that game is not it. That game is going to tank hard and tank fast. In terms of consistency of players. Alright, let's see here. Deadly Brew. Gnarled Professor. Good lord. Oh, I fucking love this card. Jesus. I'm going to mark this. Mana Tithe is too niche. I really want the Deadly Brew. I really want the Mortality Spear. But I love learn cards. I love learn cards. In case any of you are wondering what game I was talking about, we just got done, this is for the YouTube folk, we just got done playing Hood, Legends and Outlaws, or Outlaws and Legends. For what's worth, Dr. Longface says focus on EGS and pre-release on Steam also means they can sell the game before user reviews on Steam are out to show how bad the game is, etc. You know, I mean, honestly, I don't think there's anything immoral or unethical about them making a game, having a pre-release, and letting it go, you know. I think that's totally fine. You know. That's 100% totally fine. What's this? Oracle Mage. I don't know how this would be good. Thunderous Orator. Ooh, I like Plum the Forbidden. Dude, I just really want... I kind of want to... I kind of want to force Witherbloom, because I had a ton of fun with it, man. I loved it. Yeah, I think this is not it. I like Plum the Forbidden. Oh yeah, where's the lesson here? There's the fractal lesson. Yeah, I'm going to go with Plum the Forbidden. I had a blast playing Witherbloom before. Faithless Looting is pretty weak in draft. Emergent Sequence, search the library for the land, and it becomes a fractal. Fortifying Draft. That actually looks really good. I'm going to mark it for now. Returned Past Caller. Some really nice recursion in that. Square Up's fine. I liked Mulder and Karak a lot, but it seems like... I'm just going to get the solid combat trick. Marking this one again. Crushing Disappointment. Each player loses 2 life. You draw 2 cards. Not bad. Witherbloom Pledge Mage. Oh my god, yes! Oh my god, I love the fucking Pledge Mage! A 5/5 for 5 is a thick body, baby. So, again, forcing Witherbloom is pretty dumb, generally speaking, but I had a Gnarled Professor. I had a Plum the Forbidden. I think these are good cards, and I just had so much fun playing it. Big Play, sure. Unwilling Ingredient. 1/1 with Menace and a Novice Dissector is very, very nice. Let's see, Biomathematician. You don't even have to be black. Looks like there's a good amount of blue open, huh? Like there's a good amount of Quandrix. What's this? Do I want to pick up the Biomathematician, which is perfectly solid? Or do I want to commit to my Quandrix? Or excuse me, commit to my... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, it appears that all the Wither Bloom is gone. Excellent, 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 excellent. Reject counter creature, Planeswalker. If the spell counters away, exile it instead. I might get the reject. Stadium for the memes. Nah, that card is not good. Not a chance. I'm not going to get it. I mean, Containment Breach is excellent. Adventurous Impulse, I think, is solid. But I prefer the stockpiling on lessons right away, especially when I'm not entirely sure what my colors are. So we are not really seeing... We're not really seeing any black come around, but we're seeing some reasonable blue. We might be ditching the... Serpentine Curve or Leyline Invocation. I mean, Symmetry Sage is also okay. We'd be more aggro. We can also pick this and just cut the green. I think I'm more interested in doing this because I'm anxious. Alright, Aether Helix. Return target permanent to its owner's hand. Return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. Professor's Warning. Yeah. I think we're a Quandrix boy. I don't know what the hell is going on here. I think I'm gonna run the Tangle Trap. Yeah. Waterfall Aerialist is actually like very nice. Flying with a ward too? Yeah, sure. Yeah, I think that just no one at the table's blue. I think no one is Boros, actually. Right, so we're probably Quandrix. Yeesh. Yes, it looks like someone else just nabbed up all the black. Black seemed really fought over. We have some okay green. I mean, honestly, Gnarled Professor is so great. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's put our lessons over here, shall we? Oh, Jeezy Louisey. This is tricky as hell. It's wheeled once, it'll wheel again, won't it? Right? You know, I'm going to do the wise decision. I'm just going to pick up this Needlethorn Drake. I think that the black was so sharply contested that I shouldn't be an idiot. I should just... It's Torrent Sculptor. There's a Mage Duel. Quandrix Cultivators. Very, very good. Decisive Denial is very, very good. Which one do I... Like, I don't necessarily need this. Do I think this will wheel? Yeah, I'm going to get the Cultivator. There's an Abundant Harvest. Good lord. I guess this is fine. There's a Cultivate. I think I will be taking this. And there's another Needlethorn Drake. Yeah, I mean, like, if we can actually get enough ramp and just have some really big ones. Yeah, I actually can see a plan coming together here. Eureka Moment is terrific. This is terrific. Yeah, no, it's all coming together. Square Up's good. Burrog Befuddler. This is a good way to win the game. We have a Pestling. We have an Elemental Masterpiece. Shit. Prismari Campus. What am I worried about? I'm worried about dying a little bit, huh? I think I'm going to get the Vortex Runner because I bet you we're actually going to get 2 more Needlethorn Drakes. Here's a reject. Here's a square up. I guess I'll just get a second reject. I don't really know. Wow, the Needlethorn Drake is gone from this pack? I guess I'll take another Soothsayer Adept. Actually, I'm going to get a Cogwork Archivist. I really like this card, given how much rampy stuff I have, and it means I can never lose via mill. What is happening? I don't know. This, I guess? Scourge Colony is perfectly fine. A Heated Debate wield? Heated Debate wield? I'm just going to Lorehold. Ooh, nothing but Soothsayer Adepts, baby. Might actually run this. Alright, there's not a soul in Lorehold. Probably this. Wizards, Wizard, Druid, Warlock. Yeah. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, Bookworm. Alright, well that's an enormous bomb. Remember when I looked at the Biomathematician really early on and just said, dude, I really want that. Probably the basic Conjuration, huh? This is terrific. Terrific, terrific, terrific. Yeah, I mean things are coming together a little bit. I'm just gonna Burrog Befuddler, man. There's some real goods there. I mean, we actually have. I'm really happy that we got Cultivate and Eureka Moment and Quandrix Cultivator. I think that's a lot of consistency with ramping up to big, thick things. Poet's Quill's so good. Yeah, it's really good. Dude, Boros is like as open gets, man. It's ridiculous. I'm really happy that I have so many 2-mana thingies. I don't think I'm going to run Square Up. You know? Excuse me. Good lord. Test of talents, baby. I think Springmane Seraphim is completely acceptable. Curate. Jeez. Jeezy Louise. No one's in Boros. Elemental summoning is a great lesson, yeah. Yeah, I think our deck is not terrible. It's okay. We have some problems dealing with flyers. I actually think that I will probably main deck this. Because this seems like an acceptable win condition for us, huh? Letter of acceptance. I think we are running this. I think we only have one learn card. I don't know. I'll take Whirlwind Denial because the art's cool, huh? Oh, we have a lot of these Waterfall Aerialists, huh? I mean, I can work with this. It's not... I mean, we only have to cut 2. We're actually not a very complicated deck. So let's see here. Where are our lessons? This is a lesson, and this is a lesson, right? So we just peel the lessons out. Who are our learners? The professor. This is going to be good for us. Wither Bloom. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. Yeah, I mean, Letter of Acceptance, I think, maybe is the one that we don't want. Because we have card draw in the form of the Mentor's Guidance. Card draw here. I think I actually do want this Tangle Trap. Waterfall Aerialist, 3/1s. I don't really have any other ways. Like, I don't actually have a lot of removal, is the struggle that we're going to have. This is kind of why I want a second Cogwork in here, because like I just don't have a lot of good defense against flapping flyers, you know. I don't even think I'm going to run Fortifying Draft. I'm just going to run a Reject. It's a bit pricey. This is a good defender. This is a reasonable win condition. Just Vortex Runner just bopping on in. Maybe we do have too many Waterfall Aerialists. No, I don't think I want the Reject here. I think I'd rather have a simple combat trick in the Fortifying Draft. Because, I mean, we also just have we just have a lot of big creatures. And just a lot of pressure. Yeah, I'm pretty content with this. Part of me really is interested in maybe figuring out a way to run this Letter of Acceptance. Maybe I'm overvaluing that. Yeah, I think I'm going to cut a Waterfall Aerialist. I like this card, but I think Gonzalez's Letter seems no good to me. It does let us ramp, and we have some significant 6-costers. that can just, like, slow the game down. And I think I am going to run the Tangle Trap, and I think it will be high value as well. Yeah. That's hard. I like Waterfall Aerialist. I think it's fine. Because we have a pretty good defense early on. With this guy, this guy. This one's nice. Oh, this one has reach as well. Yep, I'm going to ship it. Happy Friday. I don't think there's anything that we're missing. I like to have one of these draw and discard kind of guys. I think that's going to help us quite a bit. We didn't get any... Yeah. Happy Friday, everyone. Our game plan is stuff that's big. Perfect. Dude, we are like on the verge of popping off. There it is. Rakdos. Okay. Happy Friday, Ed Big Head. Happy Friday, Ed Big Head. Jared Cossack says, what did I think about Hood? I thought it was not a good game at all. Thought it was really terrible. C'est parfait, c'est pas problème. Necrotic Fumes. Alright, I'm gonna do this one first. Silvos 1470. Dana, it's been a long time, my friend. How are you and yours? It has been a long time, man. It is great to see you. Ooh, I'm gonna be destroying this one soon here, huh? Sure. Oh, crap. It's okay, we got a bookworm. Oh, I don't even have a cardboard live on. Let me turn that on. Despark. Oh. Well, that is what I get for doing a greedy turn. I think that was just a big mistakey of a turn. First, then I'll probably Gnarled Professor to get our lesson that allows us to find a creature and learn and all that good stuff. Zoinks. Fuck. That takes damage. Land. I want to get the bookworm out. Please. Thank you. Spectre's a little bit of a problem. I will now use this ability to put... actually, I'll probably put Tangle Trap there. It's a good one to get. And then if we shuffle, I can redraw it. We're going to be ending this this game fast with the B-worm. Great. We got the worm. We got the B-worm in it. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's Wiki. Don't even worry about it at all. I'm the one that should be worried about it. My God. Okay, so let's see here. So I can do this. Actually, this is going to be terrific, right? Just swing right in. Sledge Mage, do this, take a damage, immediately gain 3 life and regain. Oh, I mean, this is perfect. Oh, wait, this is return... Oh, return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. Damn. Got it. Again, we don't really have a complex gameplay pattern with our deck. We just make big creatures, heal a little bit, and beat the crap out of stuff. It's Wiki. Big shout out due to your warmth and understanding. Biggest shout out to that. And look, you got it, Chef. Chef Pete's just so sweet. Go ramp into BGMs. Oh, I love background music. Ooh, this is a terrible starting hand, but it does have a bookworm in it. The reason this is terrible is that this format is not especially super slow. It's not like Dominaria. Dude, we're like Dominaria. I mean, every game went to mill. Glenn says, on a scale of, oh, this paint is not dry yet, it's a janky mess. What did you think of Hood? I would even frame it differently than either of those and just say that the game was... It's literally fully incomplete. At its very core, it does not work as a game. Yeah, it's just not working. Alright, so we're gonna gotta do this. I just need the health, and I need to be efficient with my mana. As if I never got that. I'm just gonna get this one. Yeah, I mean, the, it just felt fully incomplete. Land one time. Easy. Lego Major. Yeah, I mean, so let's ignore how the combat and the gameplay and the actual person-to-person interaction went in the game. Let's ignore that for a brief moment. Let's ignore it for a moment. This is very risky. Everything I've done in this game is risky, and I don't really care to be punished because I just like Bookworm. Sure. What do you know? I want +3/+1 and trample, baby. Yep, you got it. I mean, very, very straightforward. It was just a mulligan thing. We said it before. But anyways. Okay, so there are games where, let's imagine a game that just said, go to this point and fight. You can imagine that happening in Overwatch. Go to the point and fight. You can imagine if your gameplay was like a Dota, where you had a hero that you had top-down, you right-clicked and move around, you had abilities. You can imagine it being something like Counter-Strike, which is super high intensity, super quick time to kill combat. We can imagine all these different types of gameplay experiences of how combat works, how interaction works between two players when they're actually doing the fun stuff of trying to beat each other up. Let's ignore that in Hood for a moment and say, what's the underlying thing? The underlying thing was, step 1, find a key. Step 2, use that key to open a vault, to steal a chest. Step 3, bring that chest to an extraction point. And step 4, winch. Alright, this is the kind of hands we keep. Winch, which basically means you are on the chest, loading it into the ship as a progress bar is filling. So let's skip to the end, to the winching part for a moment, right? If I'm filling up the progress bar to winning the game, I can't be fighting and doing anything combat-wise because I'm focusing on doing that, right? So this is a little bit of a trade-off. Ooh, do I want to try to go for winning? Do I want to try to be greedy and complete this here game here? I think I go green and green, right? Green, green. Winch or wench? Winch. Very linear. So the thing is that as you're filling up progress towards completion, because you're trying to steal a chest, and so is the enemy team. If you're at 95% and then the enemy team kills you, then they get on the chest and start at 95% and then push to 100%. And that's how the game is ended. That's how the game is won. I don't care if the person double trades. And so, I want to stress, once you get to step 4 where there's a chest and you gotta, like, steal the chest and get the chest out of there, and you're winching, try to fill it up, it doesn't matter who got the key, it doesn't matter who broke it out of the vault, it doesn't matter who brought the chest to the extraction point, it just matters who was the very last person at the chest getting to 100%. So, this is where, like, I'll note, oh, terrific. Yeah. This is where I will note, like, dude, if you have a game that has a bunch of steps beforehand where you get the key, open the vault, bring the chest, move it, all these, they don't matter. Hayao says endgame rewards are based on the steps of progression. No, so can't we just get over a single word on the endgame screen that says win, lose? So I'm speaking about the experience from the moment the game begins to the moment the victory screen comes up. So there are out-game rewards. There are out-game rewards like cosmetics. You can get perks that kind of change your character. But who gives a shit if it has no impact on the thing in the game? You know what I mean? For instance, if I played a game of Dota. Well, actually, Dota actually works as a game. Imagine if I said to you, we have a game where you can get your fireball to deal 20 damage instead of 18 if you level up. Now you're going to play a game. You're going to get some experience. I'm going to just keep smashing in, huh? Yeah, it's just that it has such little influence on how this game functions. In fact, in particular, your success... yeah, actually, that's how I make the point, ha-he-ho. If you get the key, unlock the vault, move the chest, and again, none of these three things matter for this game. All that matters is that fourth step, who's the last person to be on there. You could say, oh, but like, hey, succeeding at those first three objectives does give you out-game rewards that will help you in your next game. And that's exactly why I would give it the same criticism, which is that it has no impact on this game at all. And that would be my critique. So thank you for poking it a little bit high heel. I feel like it's a little bit cleaner of a statement now. I don't make any decisions with this deck. I just see the most expensive creature and drag it out. I do worry that I have too many Waterfall Aerialists. I think I might want some better early game. What are we talking about? We're talking about a game that I just played today called Hood. I think it was pretty ghastly. Oh, I love to see that. Liquid 405 says that works for Counter-Strike, but only because it's multi-round. What do you mean? Because, like, for instance, if you play a... Jesus, alright, fuck. Alright, well, I mean, that does beat us. Boy, I'm glad I included this shit. Oh shit! Oh fuck. Oh my god, that's so dumb. Crap. Well, I made a mistake here. Yeah, but what I would say to... struggling to get to the 8. So I can just block this, right? Worried about this being made unblockable. Thank you, goodness. But yeah, so, like, the kind of game I want to play that is a multiplayer competitive game. I think I'm just on the defense here. The kind of game that I would want to play is a game in which the start-to-finish game experience is fun and good and has depth and richness and coolness to it. And then on top of that, there's out-game progression. Like, that'd be great. And I would differentiate this from something like a Diablo 2, a Path of Exile, a Escape from Tarkov, where the start-to-finish experience is part of the meta journey, right? Like, and frankly, like the start, like a session, like a 2-hour session in Path of Exile, or excuse me, a 2-hour session in Diablo 2 is fun. Oh shit! I love to see that. Yes. Let's go ahead and do some learning. You know, I just swung, but I don't know if any of these have Death Touch or not. Yeah. Yeah, so that's I would say Glassonitis, going all the way back to the outset. What is my evaluation of this game? At its very core, it doesn't work because 95% of the game is irrelevant. In the most strong sense of the word irrelevant. Now, beyond that, what is the back and forth combat like? How does the combat function? Is it fun and engaging and compelling? And it, I believe, is trying to be a stealth game, I think. But Stealth happens when you are crouched and you're slower. You also have the ability to run and various other combat things. So if you're, like, running, there is no reason for your opponent to ever be, This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I think I'm just doing this, man. I see no reason to slow down. They both have trample, which just makes things a hell of a lot easier. Sure. Great. Excellent. Well, I'm gonna stop looking at this thing. Yeah, the combat itself, I think, is supposed to be stealth with like a sort of combatish vibe to it. My opponent has to do these types of blocks because there's just so much trample damage coming through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Great. We'll put this 2-1 at the back. Terrific. So then what we do is we use this, put it up there. Now, villain has to find a way to live, which is going to be a challenge. But yeah, like the gameplay, the combat, and the stealth felt very, 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 very flat. This was yeah, I think I cut one of these fellas. I think 3 is too much. I think Flash Frog is going to be a good defender. Yeah, Liquid 405. So I worked on a project that had similar issues where gameplay elements were directly competing with each other. Different teams had different visions, and there was a serious lack of leadership to steer the project in a unified direction. My opponent messed up because this is unblockable. Different teams had different visions, and there was a serious lack of leadership to steer the project in a unified direction. Yeah, it's like so common. I genuinely think that, broadly speaking, the biggest problem issue that happens in the games industry is that production begins before design is done. We're doing it. Yeah, I'm feeling fragile enough early on that I think that I'm not as worried about closing games out, so I'm going to put in the frog. Do I have the frog? Fuck yeah, I got myself a frog, baby. Yeah, I'm just going to put another Soothsayer Adept. Just a simple, basic... Because, I mean, that game, it had some nice art, had some nice animations, had... I didn't really encounter any weird bugs or performance issues. Like, it ran just fine. Okay, mentors get Fortifying Draft, Cultivate. I go first, though, huh? I'm keeping it because I'm an idiot. See my favorite card, I see a way to heal. What could go wrong? Mentor's Guidance is... Ooh, these are not the colors we wanted to see. Ooh, alright. Well, let's hope that Villain has some flyers. This is actually okay. It's a very long-term focused fellow. Non-land. Oh, you love to see it. I will always get basic conjuration. It's hard for me to think of a time in which I wouldn't. Because Versus, did you play Battleforge? I did. It was remade by fans and is available for free now. I would be interested to see what you think about the design. Yeah, what's the name of the one? It's like, it is escaping the hell out of me. I don't know what this is about, but this is fantastic. Oh, of course. Of course. Of course is a horse. Woo! Whoa! Wow! Wowie zowie. That Day 9 character is really not paying attention here, huh? I mean, that was just a super feed. Yeah, I can't remember the name of it. It's like Heaven Sugar. What is it called again? I'm saying Heaven Sugar because people in chat are typing sugar, and I'm just repeating after them. Destroy creature with power 4 or greater. You got it. Goonies like a Tangle Trap. So funny. I have like done this play before. It's like hilarious. Woo! It'd be in good shape if I hadn't thrown. Sky Lords Reborn. I knew it was some sort of heaven defense. Yeah, Battleforge was an RTS that was like, it's like a card game RTS. Let's see here. So what we can do is we can... So I can do this. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. So some heals would be good, but also some huge dudes would be good. Ooh, yeah, that's actually... Yeah, that's yes. Alright, I'll just get that one too. I'm gonna take out the Blood Pal first. People talking about sugar and bread, man. Just sitting here trying to think about stuff. Yeah, so we were talking a little bit about Hood. Now we're talking a little bit about Battleforge. Yeah, I guess that my evaluation of Battleforge is that it was a kind of an interesting RTS where you would draw cards and you'd cast cards onto the battlefield. And it had some interesting ideas. I think the most notable one is that when you would make stuff, it would spend resources, and then when your unit died, or maybe it wasn't when it died, I think it's just right after you cast the unit, your money would slowly come back to you. So it was kind of like, honestly, it was kind of like Magic, where you know how like I just spent 8 mana on a Bookworm, and then when it's my turn, I get all 8 mana back again. Kind of worked like that. Yeah, no, I'm not surprised. I don't think there's anything that we can do about the hull monitor, just tapping this down every turn. But I think that we eventually win. But I think the thing that that kind of felt weird to me about Battleforge is it leaned really hard on the card game side of things, and not as much on the. Well, I mean, you hate to see that. Actually, how much do we have left here if we did this? Great. I don't want to attack with anything because now Villain doesn't really have any good attacks. Yeah, it was much more a card game than it was an RTS game, because like you would summon one big dude with a sword, or summon 3 little dudes with arrows. And that was it. And you were done, which is very different from like if you play Age of Empires, which is just smashes out a shitload of barracks and all this stuff. What? This guy can't block. Bookworm can block. Great. Okay. Let's speed this one up. So yeah, I don't know. I think it was interesting. The graphics and the combat and the controls, a lot of it were really janky. I don't know. It was interesting enough. So we can swing in for 10 next turn. Swing in for lethal next turn, maybe. Ricky Marboy says Dan is my spirit animal. It's true. Spirit of the ages. I gotta be a little bit careful because this dude can tap and buff all this stuff. You guys are having such deep, rich, intense discussions about sugar and bread. Let me tell you something. I just don't eat that much bread. Okay, so let's think about this. If I swung in with everything, this can't be blocked, and then I can buff this as +2/+2. This is a flying death toucher. So I'm getting in with it. I'm 2 off. I'm gonna do this. I think this is it. Oh yeah. Show me what you got. Alright, +2. +2. And I'm gonna make this a 9/9. Hey! And it's a needle thorn. Alright. We really kicked him in the teeth on that one. Ha ha ha! Bam! There it is. Winched. Cinched and winched. We've done it. New Pals says, good job on the win, day 9. Now do it again because I was busy talking about bread. You got it, man. Dingo, my baby says, you should notice your shirt. Love it. Mamma mia. Here it is. Ooh, turn 4 Witherbloom Pledge Mage. I'll absolutely trade the Screwed Colony. I don't even give a damn about it. Absolutely. Not an issue. Literally the exact last thing I would have ever suspected. I mean, that's like the one thing I was certain would not happen, was just a trade and then pass. Okay, things are not making a lot of sense here. What are you gonna do? So, Kirlin Champa must have a heated debate, something to deal 4 damage, or maybe an expel. Alright, so let's do this. Let's just pass. I'm really confused. I like Lorehold, but I don't know what's going on with the Relic Sloth and shit. Like, who knows, man. I think if the Slothy boy swings in, I'm just gonna pass, huh? Alright, that's fine. I will chump with my pal. Okay. Yeah, do I want to... Okay, if I just accepted this damage, I would go down 12, so I would be at 9. I would immediately heal again. Yeah, I'm willing to accept this. I think this is fine. My opponent spent an entire card. Non-land. Alright, I will now play big things. I'm gonna keep chilling, because I think that the longer the game goes on, the more advantage we build, and I'm very, 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 very confused as to what Kyron Champa has. Kyron Champa just, like, did not do stuff for many, many turns. So, you know, you can exile. Let me redraw, which is fine. Probably want to do it pre-combat. If this attacks, I'm double blocking. Just basically trading this for this. Terrific. Alright, I mean, I'm just very linear gameplay. Just big, big, big guys. Big, 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 big. Illustrious Historian's fine. Yes, now normal things are coming to town. Yeah, no, this is kind of looking like a deck of stuff. I'm actually not going to activate the cycling ability yet. I don't want the... I don't really... I'd be fine with the land. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why not? Safe attack with the Befuddler. Probably just going to pick something off. Yeah. Yeah, dude, I've seen none of the new D&D stuff. I've seen none of the new D&D. But as far as I can tell, it seems highly, highly tight. I think this is a fine attack. I mean, the Vortex Runner and the Waterfall Aerialist can't be blocked. There's a reasonable probability that a villain tries to do some sort of trade and I can hit him with the Burrog. It's Burrogging time. Alright, so... Fairy's Protection is nothing for us, huh? Alright. Great! Okay. At the bottom of our library, baby. Give me that card. Oh, yeah. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Ooh, you messed up. I think. Excellent. Activate ability. Sure get this guy a lot. Alright, let's do basic conjuration. Yeah, no, I'm here, man. I'm here. I'm ready to go. Yeah, let's take out both of those. Alright, those are gone. Dude, it's working. It's working. Just playing huge stuff, as it turns out, eventually overwhelms. Oh, we didn't even do a vote. Oh, I apologize. I apologize to all the haters and believers out there who love to put arbitrary channel points on things. Alright, I mean, I think five seems about right. Oh my god, I love my cat. Oh, you ever just look at your pet and you're like, you're perfect. Everything about you is perfect. Stranger. Wow, this hand is hot plasma. We have the perfect early defensive cards. A ramp into mega ramp and draw. Fuck yeah. Oh my god. Are you going to participate in the Arena Open? Oh, no, I haven't. Is the game audio distorted for anyone else? Sure is, Audica. I'm hearing the distortions as well. Oh my god, and we have a Quandrix Cultivator? Man, we're fucking sick. Hey, have a good day, True Ensemble, man. Thanks again for the gift, those. Boom, boom, ba-da-dum, da-dum. Shocking. Forest, forest. Forest. Let's get another forest. The ramping here is just, it just feels incredible. Alright. Show me what you got. Swinging it in, swinging it in. I'll kick him in his shins. I see no reason to mess around. Let's just play the Cogwork Archivist, right? Eureka Moment's really cool. It's ramp and draw, but what do we want to ramp and draw for? To play huge things. And if I have a huge thing I can play, I can just play the huge thing that I can play. You know what I mean? Fortifying Draft is not been super good for us, but I think that we just need at least one combat trick. Or removal or something, you know. And I think that we have so many big creatures, just gaining a little life here, a little life there is often all that we really need to get there. Alright, let's do it. Turn target spell permanent with mana value 1 or greater to its owner's hand. Learn. Sure. Healing. Jack Rapice is big fan from Italy. Well, hey, it's good to see you, Jack OP. Oh, everyone be getting returned over here. All right. Whoa, elemental summoning. Wow. Oh, replay 6-6 of the reach. How old is Despy? About 7. Damn, never would I have ever expected that to be done. That's a terrible outcome. We'll play the Waterfall Aerialist. I'm looking to trade that Stormkin Artist relatively soon. Donald Otto has, like, not really done anything, though. That's the one thing that I'm slightly concerned about. Slightly concerned, indeed, about. Ooh, enjoy that coffee and chess, Amros. Hell yeah. He's Grant's first thought, divide by 0, said mana value 1 or less. Mana value 1 or greater, so it's basically like you can't bounce tokens. It's a true bounce spell. Did someone... This guy loves learning. Learning is one of his favorite things. Finding great lessons and summoning 4/4s. Throwing a 4/2 away for no reason. Because Mario Prentice? Alright, you got it, man. Mentor's Guidance is good. We get to duplicato it. Leyline Invocation. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick up a thick one. Oh yeah. Nine is feeling fine. Climber's S pieces. I've been obsessed with watching Magnus Carlsen play chess lately. I really like the chess channel Agabmator, man. Hello, everyone. Feel free to pause the video. Congratulations, you are an excellent player. This guy's impressive. Oh, is this your non-blockability, buddy? Alright, sure. Sure. Yeah, I think this is going to be a fine play. I did it. So, I'm going to have a 9/9 swinging. I'm going to be draw discarding the Landos, the Dando Landos. Easy Grants and Flapping Flyers is one of my favorite sayings, by the way. Oh yeah, I love Nuke and Flapping Flyers. Whoa. Ow! Fuck. Ugh. Gotcha. I'm not going to tell a lie. I think swinging for 9 is probably going to be good. Hang on to the land because I can Soothsayer to cycle. We'll be drafting again for this? Probably not, Liquid. Probably not. I think I've had my time in the sun. Whoops. This could be an issue. Well, I clearly fucked up. No. Serpentine. Holy crap. Alright, so let's see what we're working with. There's my Mage. Alright, well, I think that doing this, activating bombs. Ooh. Who wins this? Who loses? Who knows? We're gonna grow tag him for quite a bit of pain here. Opt. Dot by do opt. 0 top, 1 bottom. The perfect scry. Never seen a scry I liked more than this. 5 and 5 and 1 is 11. This little bad boy costs 8. So if I returned it, wouldn't quite have enough to recast it. I feel that we're good. Why is the bookworm sound effect foghorn? Because, you know, foghorns are actually made out of worms, the salad one. I don't even know that. It's an easy thing to mess up. They actually take worms deep underground, pull them out, hollow them up, attach to ships and blow. You know? So villain does not have a lot of options here. Ooh, woo! I'd love to see that one. Alright, let's go ahead and send in the unblockability buddy. That seems like a good play right there. Play this one. Zoink. Healing and dealing, baby. Alright, so villain has to figure out how to win. Frost Trickster. Straw. Yep, tap that one. Can't believe I'm actually going to get these. Dude, are we doing it again? We are. Wow. Get the Windex. That streak is happening, baby. Now, you can just be a believer or a hater if you want. I think that's fine. Thanks, more Drake. GG's. GG. Yeah, that's a reasonable hand. It's not an astounding hand, though. I play another draft after this one. I'm just gonna call it. I'm just gonna call it a day. See what Whiskey Worship does. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and play the Scurrid Colony. I'm not gonna mess around. Whoa. What is this? What is this? This interface is not helping me out very much. Okay, hold on, let me do this. There we go. Okay. I was distracted for a moment. I think we're going to play the Soothsayer Adept because we'll probably want to start cycling things to get more land. Yeah, Jail Citadel, we are a Magic the Gathering stream. We are not looking to try to participate in any conspiracy theory-esque action while we are here. So this is a Retriever Phoenix. If you cast it, learn. Instead return it. Okay. I think that I'm going to just do this and leave back the Scurrid Colony. Dum, 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 So I will lift that timeout, but please just stay focused on a little fun game times. You know what I mean? I can already tell we are going to be likely just annihilating this guy. Like, I mean, even just swinging in with this 5/4. I see no reason not to just smash in there. Terrific. Alright, got him out of the way. Excellent. And let's see, what can we do next? Is my legend... Oh yeah, what's Cody do? You, whenever you cast your next spell, exile carve startle into exile and destroy with lesser mana until I'm trying to cast it pays mana cost. You can't cast permanent spells, huh? Yeah, I mean, I think I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna play the simple 5/5. I mean, this Cody stuff, I don't know how. Because you can't cast permanent spells, and I would anticipate that Villain's deck is a lot of permanents. Yeah, I mean, I actually think this is great to leave here, because you're exiling cards. And then what happens when you're done with the exiles one? Please show this way on the bottom of your library in a random order. Okay, so, you know, there's the shock. But Villain can't cast permanent spells. I don't know what this is supposed to be doing. Did it? You got him. Okay, so I'm gonna play this. I think I'm actually probably gonna play this one. Let's bring me into the Vortex run. Oh. I'm gonna do this because I think it's very likely that villain does like a block with the Phoenix and this little guy. Yeah. Ooh, this frog was a nice ad. Woo! Ed Big Head's his favorite brand of cereal. You know what, Ed Big Head? I don't like cereal that much. I really don't. I just think cereal's not... It's just not that good. That's right. I am, like, in particular, not really a cereal eater. This is fine. I mean, I guess if you, like, were like, you have to choose a cereal right now, or I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. And I'm like, whoa, you're so threatening and tough. I would probably say... maybe Honey Nut Cheerios. Or, like, Raisin Bran. Ooh. Goodbye. Honey Nut Cheerios, you've been on my mind, girl, since the flood. I mean, I don't really think much is going to be going down for a while. Like, Whiskey Warship has a deck where they can no longer cast permanents, and we just have a huge wall. Cold Dragon says, what's your favorite unhealthy cereal brand, though? I mean, it would still be Honey Nut Cheerios. Those things are garbage for you. It's just like... it's just like a bunch of processed wheat coated in sugar and honey. Oh, actually, cornflakes are pretty good. I don't think I've had cereal in a few years. I don't really know. Okay, so how many cards is this guy? I think this guy just might have a bunch of... yeah, that's pretty bad news, huh? I mean, this is what I gotta do, huh? I might lose this silly little game, you know? Yeah, but I don't think I've had cereals in ages. Ages and ages and ages. And I know people that are like cereal people. Princess the Hood was bad, huh? Oh yeah. Oh my god. Ugh. It was like legit, like... it feels like there was a great idea, got iterated on, and someone just made a big decision that was like, we're gonna just ship this, whatever it is. Ooh, someone is thinking with portals, baby. Why so serial, says Evan Sama. Nice. Ooh, that was a sick turn by Whiskey Worship. Who has to block this bad boy? Oh yeah. It appears that we are more than likely dead. Which is a fucking tragedy, you know? God, all those guys got haste. You know, I'm gonna give it to him. I'm gonna give it to him. He did it. Whiskey Worship. Cracked us like an egg, man. Defeat. No, stop that. It's my favorite food. You know, I gotta be honest, I think I've denied this for long enough. But, I mean, I think it's very, very clear. The answer's probably gotta be just a Chipotle burrito. This hand sucks from mulliganing it. I've never had a Chipotle burrito and been like, I don't want this. I've never regretted it. Are we going to be blessed by Oh, no, you're having a snack? You don't care about Dad? That's fine. Foods that I do like. I like Korean barbecue in Los Angeles, Koreatown. It's very specific. Great. Very specific locale. I guess I'll play this. I'm unlikely to exchange this for an illustrious historian, but what are other foods that I like quite a bit? Ooh, Korean suntofu soup might actually be my number one. My wife makes, like, the most unreal, alarmingly delicious and tasty Korean suntofu soup. I can't believe how good it is. I'm not blocking this from attacking. We have lots of health to spare. Creative Outburst. You still have your Chipotle award? I sure do. Actually, it's like behind me in a box. It's behind me in a box. This is how I feel. I'm a spectacle mage, lying broken on the floor. Expensive shit is not so expensive with Pledge Mage. Great. It is my turn. I summon Big Guy. Root. Oh, damn. I was crossing my fingers. Bring it on. Yes, yes! Oh my god, yeah. Like that, yes. Oh yeah, oh hell yeah. Did they not get a Chipotle award? I sure did, Excalibur. I got an MBA from them. Non-land. Sure. Oh, I don't have my filter on. I'm sorry. You can hear me. You can hear me tapping. Or rap-a-tap tapping. Oh my god. I'm still laughing about, like... I'm gonna not attack because Paranoid's deck seems to be a little bit malfunctioning. Yeah, Conquers. I'm not gonna be doing Fun Day Monday probably ever again. Shit was like way too hard. It's like closest thing to it is what the deck. I'm a learner, baby. Plus, you know, if Magic had replays, I actually might explore doing more interesting show content around Magic, but it, like, doesn't have replays. Yeah, I'll take a bookworm. Magyar Battleseer. Climax, it's still crazy to me WotC hasn't invested the time in a replay system. It's actually absolutely financially a minus EV decision that they have not implemented an observer mode. Because, I mean, they have so many online arena tournaments. Like, players have to open up Magic the Gathering on their computer and screen share to Discord. It's, like, such a fucking dangerous process. I mean, I think it would be so amazing for Wizards to implement. Get in there, fellas. Double block. Single block. Any guesses as to why they haven't? I have no idea what the architecture is like underlying this game. It could be that it's actually really way harder than you would have thought. Oh my god. Yeah! Oh my god, you're giving me the trades that I... Oh no. No. Fine. Yes! Ardent Speaker. Hell yes. Oh my god, yes. Oh, this is the best thing. This is the greatest news I've ever heard. I'm gonna scry. Yeah, look at him. He's a big boy. He's a snarler. Big snarler. Jess, let's know if I can get your take on something. Perhaps. Alright. Am I... This is Operation Beat Ass commencing? Is that what's happening? Here I go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's heal and draw, man. Steel says, my girlfriend is going back to school for engineering. She's a perfectionist and had over 100% average in calc, but on one time test, she didn't have enough time and got a 53 on it. Understandably, she was devastated. I don't see how the professor could see this as a big red flag that she did something wrong. It has been bothering me lately. Well, what's like, you know, I think it's actually really great if a professor is going, hey, oh shit, you got a low grade, everything doing okay? Because honestly, sometimes people get low grades because of things that are just really tragic and difficult and challenging in life. And that's normal and that's understandable. Mm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 4, 8, 10. C'est fantastique. I want to kill this one. I want to kill this one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 9 is still enough. Great. I mean, a lot of times stuff that gets flagged is... It's literally just that. It is flagged. And no other bad or terrible thing occurred. It's just like, hope Sean's doing alright. Because the professor's a stickler for rules. She suspected people cheating, so she made the next exam harder on purpose. In the review exam, she said that the scores were all over the board and it was super inconsistent. Yeah, I mean, that sounds like what exactly you would expect, you know what I mean? I don't think I need this cultivate anymore. I think it's a good day to cycle, you know what I mean? I don't know why I keep playing things pre-combat. Yeah, I mean, and I'm wondering if you can hone in a little bit more on, like, what the kind of take from me you're looking for. Like, do you think it's bad that the professor took interest in this? Do you think it's bad that the professor is... Do we think this professor is a fucking piece of shit? Do we just hate this guy's guts? That's a great play. Do that play. Come, my worm, come to me. Is this a draft? No, Viol, this is a murder. Ha ha ha! What? My guys. Nice. Alright, I think the fences are getting swung for, right? We Aether Helix, we return this permanent to the owner's hand, we return this Gnarled Professor to my hand. Big thumbs up. Yeah, I'm sending in the theme. So we have an unblockable, so villain's at 4, so villain actually has to chump the, no, that's just how we win the game. Nice. Ah, Tiao says, how do you feel the importance of testing is in learning? Does making a harder test and making students suffer actually help with learning? My take has always been that testing isn't as important as making sure the students learn and understand the material. This almost feels like the professor is power tripping. You know, let's just... I'm going to simplify a component to this, which is that sometimes people are pricks and their emotional experience winds up causing them to make poor decisions. It could be the case that this professor is power tripping. It could be the case that this professor is being really genuine and honest and only wants the best for the students and is hurting them. It could be that the students are completely wrong in their evaluation and that this is actually great and there is substantial... evidence to support that this is a great idea. Could be any one of these things. I'm keeping, because if we get any land, Cultivate immediately binks us into the victory town. And we can heal 2 health to stay alive longer. Big bada boom. It's not looking good for our hero day 9. So what I like to do is I like to ignore what the professor's doing and just talk about, you know, our own emotional experience in this situation. What is it that we think is going on with ourselves and what do we think about it? I personally am a pretty big fan of... I like tests. And I like pain and I like, you know, the difficulties that can come from this. Yeah, we might be just outright doomed. Sometimes doom happens. Alright, let's do this and this and get one of these now. outside of something like this, where opponent just combat tricks their way down or some shit. I don't know. So, I mean, I think that, like, I have had classes that were just really, really, really challenging, gave me really, really, really terrible grades, and that's fine. I actually think that if you take a class where you would, like, get a D, an important thing is to learn that that's not actually a big deal. Especially now that you're in college. Like, I don't think a single person will care about your grades at all. If we can kill this off, that would be incredible. Oh, we can never lose. Alright, let's go ahead and get this Quandrix pal down. Bang. Let us bring out a... Tao 564 says she's at a community college right now, so she's worried about her grades in as far as transferring to a 4-year school. Yeah, I mean, like, if things start going, like, crazy wrong, did she just drop the class? I think she's going to be just fine. I think it does really stink and can be really painful and obnoxious and derpy. It can just be just really, really dumb. But that doesn't change the fact that, like, you know, if she's learning and also feeling like she's getting to pick up some of the really valuable lessons of, like, going through tough, challenging, difficult, painful experiences, terrific. Sounds like she's doing great. Yeah, I don't know. I have had a lot of really interesting experiences when it comes to really challenging learning environments. Bang, bang. That's the incorrect one to put it on. Villain should put on the Vortex button, because this can just end the game. I think Gnarled Professor is perfectly acceptable to get that. This one, Gnarled Professor. Terrific. Nope. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. This little guy has just been an absolute hero. Yeah, I don't know. I think all these sorts of experiences can be really helpful because, like, for instance, if you had a over 100 in calculus, would you have been just as devastated if you got, like, an 82 or even like a 75 on a more reasonable test? It's kind of an interesting question. I will take 4. 1 billion heals. And you might be like, no, I would have been totally fine. But I still think it's like a valuable and interesting experience as part of one's education to go through some of these things that are a little bit painful, a little bit rough. Oh, did my shit just go into exile? Oh, damn, someone sending my worm to hell, baby. I'm just going to choke my opponent out on card advantage. I'm just going to really start crushing through. That's what I'm thinking. Ooh, someone's having a masterful time. Oh, how do I want this? I'll probably just put a balloon. Keep the pressure on. Yeah, you can trade one away. It's great. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like, yeah, the worst part is if you have an A in the class, you're exempt from the final. Her grade right before the finals point you away from an A. Yeah, I mean, like, as much as that stinks, it's also like, yeah, no, just, shit happens. In fact, shit that sucks happens. It's okay. Comically noise. You have an 8-8, well, I have a 9-9! Eureka moment. 17, I have 15. I have 2 Cogworks. Waterfall Aerialist might actually be good. I actually had a class that I really hated, like really bad. I mean, I just did not like this, like, one bit. Do I Eureka? I think I Eureka. Yeah, I did not like this class, and the professor, I wrote an essay. I wrote most of an essay, and then I went to bed and woke up and just wrote the intro and the conclusion, and then just printed it off and rushed to class and yada yada. And the professor, like, literally thought that I had cheated, that I had plagiarized my essay. It was terrible. I was, like, so upset. Actually, everybody. I don't know what combat trick the villain has, but it's either gonna... It was either gonna own me, or I was gonna lose, or this is an amazing play. Allie didn't know what to do. She's like, why is the intro paragraph so different from the rest? I'm like, because I wrote it in, like, 90 seconds. Okay, alright, now it makes sense. Now it makes sense. I mean, the funny thing is that I can just do this. And I just trudged through it and got done with the class and never thought about it again. It was fine. I think we're noticing a pattern in my gameplay. You know, I kind of like what we're doing with this Leyline Invocation. I think we'll just keep that shit up. Dude. I thought it was going to be like another Leyline Invocation. I was going to be like, oh, fuck. I think I've actually missed 2 turns activations of just tucking. Put another Cogwork Archivist on the bottom. Tiao says, thank you for some input. She watched a while. We were talking and has been smiling about it. Yes! Making Lady Tiao 564 a little bit happier than before, man. Fuck yeah! Alright, let's put onto the bottom of my deck, let's put a Cogwork Archivist. Bam. Alright, here comes the Aerialist. Well. Yeah, I literally don't know a single hiring manager that has ever given a shit about GPAs, like, ever. Alright, let's... Dude, tut goose. What else do we got here? Aether Helix is going to be an incredible card. Ooh, I think we're winning this one. I think we're winning this one thanks to the Clockwork Archivist, man. It's gonna be Cogwork Archivist. Zugzug says, no one's even asked for my diploma. Dude, it's so true. Like, I tell people I have, like, 2 degrees, and they're just like, oh, nice. I don't think anyone has ever verified. If you were like, Sean, show me your diploma. Show me. Prove to me that you have a master's degree. I'd be like, I don't know. Peter says, Dan knows a lot of hiring managers. Yeah, actually. I know quite a lot. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell. Sure, that's fine. Just get our pledge pal in there. Field of Medicine isn't as trusting as it should be. Dude, that's great. All I ever do is just tuck things. I think this card's really nice in some of these ramp decks. Big boys in there, you know? If all of these swing, I will block the creature, because eventually I'm going to get to Aether Helix. Eventually. Ouch. So if I draw land, we die. I actually don't think there's a single thing that helps me out here. Is that right? Is there nothing that helps me out here? Maybe... Oh my god, how many elemental masterpieces is this? Hot damn. I don't have an elemental masterpiece. Alright, it looks like we got to 6. That's alright. What, he's got 3 elemental masterpieces? Jeez. Oh. Alright, we lost. We got Al down. It's true, it's true. Losing my bookworm. Hurts to lose a bookworm. That was pretty sick. Well, draft paid for itself. We got a pile of packs. Ooh, I should go here and get myself 1 pack. Packs. Packs. And we got some cards. And... got some cards. Well, hey everyone, thanks for hanging out with us today. It was a lot of fun. I'm gonna be leaving. Next we're gonna be doing a bunch of Strixhaven, so I'll see you then for that. And I'm really loving the draft format, so we'll probably do some more drafting. And had a great day. Bye bye everyone. See ya on next week. Ooh.